everyone, my name is Addie and welcome back to another video. Currently it is Wednesday. I did get some work done on Monday and Tuesday, but I was just so busy that I couldn't record. So let me show you what I finished. First, I have 3 Granny Square sunflower bags. These just have one single strap all the way through. So I made one in green, a light blue, and a dark blue. Next, I have 2 of these kind of rounder bags. These are the ones that I was talking about in my last video that I wanted to make, but I just ran out of time to. This is what they look like. So I made one in the dark blue and one in the light blue. Next, I worked on 2 little pouches to use up the rest of this dark blue yarn. And finally, I have 3 cat ear beanies. I have 1 yellow one, I have a scrappy one which used up a lot of different yarn, and then I have a light blue one. So that's everything I finished since last week's video, but I have a market coming up this weekend, so I need to do some market prep. I also have my mermaid pattern coming out today, so currently I'm working on another one. I think I'm going to make this one blonde with a single bun or brunette with a double bun. Because when I made the pattern pictures, I did blonde double buns and then a brunette single bun, so I want to switch it up. I was going to do a ponytail or long hair, but I already have a long hair version in Sweet Snuggles Light, like this thickness of yarn, and then my ponytail, I don't want to do a blonde ponytail on this one. I don't know why, I just think brunette would look better, and I already have a brunette ponytail, so I didn't want to do another one, so I figured I would do a bun. Other than that, I have a little list here of things that I want to work on until my market this weekend. I think that there are a few more things that I want to work on, but this is kind of my basis. And today, one of my friends is coming over again to crochet with me, and I'm very excited. So I need to figure out what I want to work on. I definitely want to finish this mermaid, and then I think I'm going to work on axolotls first. I have 9 on my list, and if I finish those, then I'll probably just go to Triceratops because that's next on my list. But I'll come back later and show you everything that I got done, but I'll probably start with axolotls. My mermaid pattern is out now, so if you want to get it, it is available, and I'm so excited about it. I love this pattern so much. It's one of my favorites that I've probably ever made. Like, I don't know, I just love it so much. I think this and my frog bag buddy pattern are pretty close to the top. I think my frog bag buddy just, it holds a really special place in my heart because it was kind of my beginning to pattern designing almost, even though it wasn't the first pattern I released. I feel like I worked so hard on that one to get like the shape down how I wanted it, and it sparked my interest to like keep going with pattern designing and making other animals kind of in a similar style and stuff, which I think my next pattern will be my bunny bag buddies. If not, it'll be my splooting frog, which y'all haven't seen, but I'm very excited about it. I also forgot that I got picked for a pattern test for Mel's Crocheted Creations, so I actually am going to work on that first before I work on market prepping, because that is first priority. I need to get that done. For my pattern test, I'm doing Gertie the Goose by Mel's Crocheted Creations, and here are the colors that I picked out. So obviously I have white for the main body color, and then I'm going to use this sherbety orange for the like legs and the beak and stuff. And then the pattern also comes with a lot of different accessories, so I think I'm going to make the bucket hat version with this perfect little blue color, perfect for summer, and I'm so excited to make this. I don't think I've ever made a goose, so I'm so excited to make this, and I think it's going to be great because I really like her patterns, and they're always really well written, so I feel like there's not going to be that many mistakes, if any, that I need to like look at, so I'm really, really excited. Also, I got a new chair, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I love it so much. It just, it's perfect. I have such better back support with this and arm support because it actually has armrests, so I can like have my arm on something while I'm crocheting and I'm not just like free floating there, which is so nice. I'm so excited about this. I've only been using it since last night, and I can already tell a difference in like how I crochet, and it's just so much less painful. Not that like crocheting was painful in the first place, but I feel like my hands don't get as tired as easy because they're not like carrying the weight of a project while just being like slumped at my sides. So I'm really, really excited about my new chair. But I'm gonna get started on this goose, and I'll check back in when I'm done. As for books, I finished up the clinic from last video. It was pretty good. I didn't expect it, honestly. It was really good, and I'd never read or like listened to anything by her, so I might go back. And right now I'm listening to The Maidens by Alex something. It's the same person that wrote The Silent Patient, so I'm sure it's gonna be good. I'm not even that far in. I don't even think I'm an hour in. But so far it's good, and I'm intrigued. So that's what I'm gonna be listening to while I work on this goose. I just looked through this pattern, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different like accessories to make, which is awesome. I love a good pattern with accessories. There's a rain hat, which is what I'm going to be making because I'm so excited about that. And then a bonnet, a graduation cap, a bow tie, a neck bandana, a kerchief, and a satchel. That is so much for one little goose pattern. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. I'm actually so excited about this, if you can't tell by how much I've been saying it. Guys, look at that little booty. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. And that's just like made in the round. That is so cute. This is how far I've gotten on the little goose. It is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then I also have the little wings. So those are going on in the next round. But how cute. How cute is that little booty? Oh my gosh. That is adorable. And you can't tell me otherwise because that is so cute. Guys, look at how cute. Oh my gosh. And his little feet. And his little hat. Oh, he is so cute. I think I messed up a little bit and he's a little bit wonky because of my tension and stuff like that. He's so cute. And I love his little hat. He is precious. So I'll be posting about this on my Instagram when it comes out. But he is so cute. Oh my gosh, I want to make a million more. And I want to make some of the other accessories. But we have more important things to handle right now. I need to work on my market prep. Also, this back here is a mess. I can't live in these conditions anymore, so I need to clean that up. And then I'm working on axolotls. I need to work on axolotls. I think I might make some in Sweet Snuggles Light / like Parfait Plush. And then I also want to make a few in Sweet Snuggles / Parfait XL because I like having the bigger sizes and the smaller sizes. So I think I'm going to work on that next. But I need to clean that up because it's actually getting on my last nerve. It has been a mess for the past week. Because I keep everything back there that I make like throughout the week during the video and stuff, just in case I want to do like a roundup at the end, but then I never do. Or like I haven't yet, so I don't know why I'm doing that. I need to clean it up because it is a mess. And I have so much stuff that I need to add to my inventory because none of that's in my inventory right now. So I need to see what my inventory actually looks like. I know I don't have that many small things, so it's not going to be... I still need to make a lot. It's not like I need to add that and then I won't have to make things. Like I still need to make a lot because I don't have a lot of small stuff back there, but I just need to get it together and clean it up because I'm sick of it. It's now much later in the day and my friend is gone, and let me show you everything that I finished up while she was here. First thing I finished up was my mermaid that I started working on. I decided to go with the brunette with the double buns. I think she looks so cute. I would like to make some more mermaids, but I don't think I'll have time this week just to like promote my pattern and stuff like that. But I have too much market prep that I need to do. I probably won't get to any at all this week, other than this one. After that, I started working on axolotls like I said I was going to, and here's what I finished. I finished 2 purple ones, 2 blue ones, 2 pink ones, 2 green ones, 2 teal ones, and finally an orange and red one, which I love. I've never made one in this color combo, and I think it looks so cute. So I made 11 axolotls today, along with the 1 mermaid and the goose this morning. I forgot I made the goose. I think I'm going to take a break for a little bit right now. I don't know if I'm going to like take a business break or just take a break and not crochet, because I would like to start writing up my smiley face bag pattern. I am very excited about that, but I don't know if I want to do that now or if I want to like actually take a break and like read my book or something. But I'll come back later when I know what I'm going to be doing next. It's now the next day. I didn't end up working on anything last night after I checked in with you, but currently this morning I am working on frogs. So far, this is all I have done of one single frog, but I have this green that's like the sage green. I have this dark green, this very muted grayish green that I want to get rid of, and then of course my light mint green. So I plan on making pocket frogs, and then also the Chubby frog pattern by All from Jade. As of right now, that's what I'm going to work on. After that, I probably need to work on Triceratops. I made this little list of things I need to do. I think I showed it already. So far, the only thing I've done is Axolotls, and I made 2 extra ones. And then I have Triceratops, possums, ducks and frog hats, stingrays, baby dragons, and then pocket frogs, which I'm working on the frogs right now. I only have 3 on here. I'm going to make more than that. But I would like to do the frogs and maybe the Triceratops today. And then hopefully I can get to more. But as of right now, I'm working on frogs. I just finished up these little guys. So I did 2 with the smiley face and then 2 with just a straight face. And I used each green that I had. I think I'm going to take a break from the frogs right now. I know I said I was going to do the chubby frogs next, but I really want to make a cow. I have these 2 colors. They're both from the Chenille Home Slim, like variegated colors that they had, which are discontinued, which makes me so sad because I love these and I use them for chickens all the time. But I want to make like a cookies and cream cow. I also used to use them for cows all the time, but since, you know, they're discontinued, I can't anymore, which is quite sad, honestly. But I'm going to use these to make a cow. This should be enough to make a Madeline Mae Co cow. It's her old cow pattern. I think she like stopped selling it, I think. I honestly have no clue. I'm pretty sure she stopped selling it, but I don't know if she sells it on her like old Etsy. Hold on. Let me explain. So Madeline Mae Co kind of rebranded at one point and put a lot of her old patterns on a different Etsy account because she wanted to keep her new patterns kind of like the same branding, I guess. So it could be on her old, or it's not an old Etsy account. It could be on her different Etsy account with all of her older patterns, or she might have just like completely taken it off. I'm not sure because I bought it a long time ago, but I'm going to use her cow pattern. If it's not available, she has other cow patterns that are still really cute, but I think I'm going to use that. This should be enough. If it's not, I'll cry, but it's fine. If it's not enough, I'll use something else to finish it up or like just do something a little bit different, but that's what I'm going to work on next.
They worked out so quickly. From the beginning, I will make this a series if you guys enjoyed. I think it's a good way to Today's will be part 3, and that is continue using these yarns and do some stash busting projects to get through the
I just finished up the little cow and it is so cute. I had the perfect amount of this speckledy white yarn. This is what I have left and I like can't use that for anything, so it's going in my stuffing little basket. But it is so cute. I love it so much. I have like a whole skein left of this. I think I'm going to use this to make chickens. I have my market this weekend, which I'm pretty sure I've already said. But I'm going to use this as like a market project because I like to have a nice, easy project to work on while I'm at a market. Just because it helps people see that I actually make what I'm selling and they know I'm not a reseller. And also it keeps my hands busy for like long days and stuff like that. And these are pretty easy because I can just make the bodies and then bring them home, stuff them, put the eyes in, all that stuff. So they don't take as much to do to work on and stuff like that. I'm going to go back to working on frogs. I would like to use these 2 up for sure. I think I'm going to make a chubby frog out of each of them, and then I might make a triceratops out of what's left. If I have anything left out of this one, I'm going to make a turtle and then try to use up this little bit that I have from working on that cow. So maybe I can get these 3 done too.
Yeah, actually I'm going to do just a pastel turtle in general. I don't think I want it to just be pink and purple, so I'm going to grab I think it'll be fine though. I'm just gonna go with it because, well, they're crocheted, so there's not much I can really do about it at this point. But here's this little stingray done. I'm now going to move on to the second one, just in purple this time. So I'm kind of back and forth, but I will think about it and I'll let you guys know once I've decided.
We will dump it all out and count them all. That's basically the gist. If you've watched these, you know what's gonna happen. September. Hello. Wednesday, September 3rd.
I have some bad news. I ran out of yarn. I thought that I had more of the dark green yarn, but I don't. I guess the cake that I was using was the cake that I thought I had, but I thought I had a lot more. So I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I'll find it, but I looked like everywhere and I couldn't find it anywhere. But here's what I finished. I finished these two chubby frogs, like I said I was going to. I finished one dark green Triceratops, and then I finished this turtle with the cream shell. This cream yarn is terrible. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It is so bad. I don't even know if you can tell. Like, you can kind of see how bad it is, but it's terrible. It's one of their bad skeins. Batches, whatever. And then I finished two turtle heads because I was like, oh, well, I'll just make the bodies out of the new skein, because I worked on a head and then I tried to make the body, but I ran out of yarn. So I was like, okay, well, it's probably enough to make another head. So I was like, I'll make the two heads and then I'll get my other skein, make the bodies, finish them up. Well, I didn't have another skein, so I just have two turtle heads until I can buy some more of that, which I'll have to order off Premier, and I don't know if it's the same color. This was like the Chenille Home Slim version, which they don't have anymore. So hopefully it's like similar or the same-ish from Premier Plush. After that, I started using this chartreuse color. So I finished one chubby frog, a Triceratops, two turtles, again with this cream yarn, which was terrible, but I'm trying to use it up because I don't want to waste it. So two turtles, and then I ended up using up all of this brown that I showed. And then another little pocket frog. So I ended up using up all of this green yarn. A very green heavy day, but next I want to use these two greens and make a chubby frog, a Triceratops, and then two chicks with hats out of each of these colors. So I'll check back in when I'm done with all of that.
And more organized. Not that I'm like freaking out, but it's called Soft White Amethyst. I got 3 of them and I don't know what I'm gonna make with it. I've really been wanting to make sweaters, so I don't think that one's too much squish that I'm working on. I would really like to finish it tonight. I don't really want it to go over.
Which I already bought all the yarn for. It's a lot of yarn, but 17 ferret orders that we need to pop out and turned out. So here it is. The wings kind of hold up a little bit, which is really nice, but
I just finished up a couple things. So I finished the two little chubby frogs and the two Triceratops in both of these greens. I also worked on the chicks with frog hats, so I got all 4 of them done that I wanted done. They're just not completely finished, like the ends aren't woven in, and then I need to add their eyes and their little beaks, but I'm about to head out, so I'm going to bring these with me to work on, and then I'm also going to bring a few colors to work on Triceratops and some Stingrays. So when I get back later tonight, I'll let you know what I got done. I'm back from my outing, and it is now raining outside, which is so fun because I needed to take pictures of the pattern test that I did. But I can't now because it's raining, which is lovely. But let me show you what I got done. Nothing is finished because I was just watching TV while I did this and I didn't bring stuffing with me. But I have one pink Triceratops, these 2 blue ones, this light blue one, a red one, and a purple and a coral one. So I'm going to work on finishing all of those up and then finishing up the chicks with frog hats next because I didn't finish those. I was just working on these the whole time. And then I think I'm gonna work on stingrays because that's really like it's in my head right now. I want to do it right now. So I'm going to finish all of these up and then work on Stingrays, and I'll let you know what I get up to. So it's the next day, and if you can't tell, I just showered and my room's a mess. So we're just not going to talk about it. But I ended up working a lot last night. I was up till like 1 a.m. working. Not my brightest idea, but I just couldn't stop. So let me show you everything I finished. I finished up these 2 Triceratops, these 2 Triceratops, and these 3 Triceratops. So that completed my check boxes for all of my Triceratops. I also finished up my little chicks and frog hats. That also finished all of my check boxes for those. Then I finished 6 of my tiny Stingrays. I did 3 in gray, and there are 2 different grays. The top and the bottom one are the same, and then the middle one's a bit different. I don't know if you can tell. And then I've got purple, a dark blue, and then this like variegated color. And that also finished off all of my check boxes for those. Then I made 2 little turtles to just use up some of the scraps that I had from working on that other stuff. Like I used up the rest of this blue, and I'm almost done with this blue. And then I've got 3 little dragons. So I've got this florally lemonade one, this blue and purple one, and this green and blue like confetti one. So I have 2 more of those left on my list, but I already have one in the works. I'm working on a sparkly red and green one, and this one I just need to stuff, sew it closed, and then add the wings. So it's almost done. I'll definitely finish it tonight. And then lastly, I made this little frog on a swing, a confetti frog, and I finished this little frog keychain. I just need to put the keychain on it. So that's everything that I finished last night. Today I didn't really get to much. I mean, I worked on that little dragon, the red one, but other than that, I didn't work on much because I had to set up for the event tomorrow. Tomorrow it starts at 10. I don't think I'll work on anything else tonight. I think I'm just gonna chill and hang out, but if I do, I'll let you know in the morning. But I can't wait to show you my booth setup in the morning. We're gonna try and be there around 7 so that I can set everything up, because I never leave my product there. I very rarely do. So I need to like take all my product to my spot and then set everything up. So I'll bring you along for that and show you my setup. I probably won't record much at the market just because I record on my phone and I have to make sales with my phone. So it just won't really work, but I'll show you what I work on throughout the day. And if I finish anything, I know I'm going to bring that black yarn from earlier for chickens, and then I might bring some black just to make some loaf cats because my black cats always do really well, but I only have 1 skein of black left, so I definitely need to order more. But other than that, I'll see you in the morning. It is currently 8:15 and I'm at the market all set up. Setup was terrible. My canopy had flown. It was really wet. It rained all last night, so that was terrible. And part of it bent a little bit. Everything was wet, but I had a bunch of towels, so I cleaned everything off. But it's okay. Setup is okay now. We're good. I'll show you the setup. So this is everything. My booth is very cluttered, which I really like. I have a lot of bags up there. This is all my plushies. And then I've got my hats and my bandanas and everything. My keychains, my scrunchies. And then I've got my little plushie hanger things that like hold stuffed animals. Got some tops and more stuffed animals over here. And then I've got this other little shelf with other things and more bags. While I'm waiting for the event to actually start, I'm gonna work on some scrunchies. So I've got this gray, a little bit of mustard, and then this sparkly green and white I would like to use up. So I'm gonna work on these right now since it doesn't start for like another hour. We're back from the event and I am so tired, but we have another day tomorrow and I'm out of turtles. So I'm going to make a few tonight. I would like to make between 7 and 10 tonight if I can, hopefully. I also should probably make a few more cats because I only have enough that like fill in my little shelf thing that I use for them, and I'd like to have extra. I was also asked to be in a store that was like right behind my booth. They asked me if I wanted a little space in their store and I was like, sure. So I would like to have a few extra things so I can drop them off while I'm there so that I don't have to drive back up there for a little while. So I think tonight I'm going to work on turtles and then maybe a few cats potentially. I also have like no cows, no small cows, so I should maybe make a couple of those if I can. I think priority turtles, cows, and then cats because I do have a few cats. But I'll check back in later when I have some stuff done. Today while I was there, I worked on a lot of scrunchies. I finished up all the yarn that I brought to make scrunchies. So I need to grab a new skein of velvet yarn to make some more if I want to make more tomorrow. And then I also brought a bunch of yarn for chickens because I batch made like a bunch of them maybe a year ago, and it took a little while for them to sell because I didn't really do any markets last year. So it's taken a minute for them to sell, but it was nice to just have them and not have to worry about making them. So I batch made a bunch of them, and I'm starting to do that again. So I'm using up that skein of black that I showed, and I think I made like 4.5 while I was at the market, which is nice. And then I can just like finish them when I come home. But I also brought like 2 different browns or 3 different browns, a cream, and then I also brought blue because I wanted to make the Stardew Valley chickens that everyone says they look like, and I was like, oh, that'd be so cute. So I think I'm gonna make a couple of those probably tomorrow while I'm sitting at the market, but we'll see what I work on. Definitely am going to work on turtles, and then I'll probably make a cow or 2. It's now the end of the night and I made 9 turtles, which is not too shabby. I have these 2 with this shell color, these 2 with this shell color, these 2, and then these 3. I tried to use scrap yarn and just like little bits that I had to make the shells for all the turtles, so I ended up using up 7 different little balls of scrap yarn because I used the dark purple for this one, and then I only had enough to make a shell. I'm super tired, so I'm gonna go to bed, but I'll see you in the morning at the market. We are currently sitting at the market, and it is so hot out here. I'm already sweating and it hasn't even started yet. But my turtles are restocked, everything is ready to go. I have a little bag of stuff to put in the store that's behind me, which I'm very excited about. But I'll check back in at the end of the day and let you know how everything went. Hopefully today's good. It's Sunday, which is usually not my better day, but hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised. It's now much later, and I am back from the event. It was pretty good. I did pretty well overall this weekend. I sold about 120 to 150 plushies, somewhere in there, or like items, not necessarily just plushies, because I also sold a few hats, which was very exciting because I don't usually sell those very often. And then I also got to leave all of my stuff at the store, which is so exciting, and I'm like excited to start branching out and like doing new things and stuff like that. I was going to get a video of it, but then everything got really rushed at the end because it started raining and pouring, and it was terrible. So I started off the market by it raining and pouring, and my tent like flying into the middle of the road. Part of it got bent, so I don't think I'll need to get a new one anytime soon, but like at some point I'm going to, because it just got bent and everything. But it's like a really small spot at the like front on one of the sides, so it's not like a structural thing, which is fine. I started the event with it raining, and I ended the event with it raining, which was so fun. But I would have gotten a video of my little like shelf, but I didn't. So next time when I go and restock, which hopefully I'll have to do that soon, fingers crossed, I'll record a little video so y'all can see what it looks like, because it's so cute and I'm so excited about it. I am so excited about it. In other news, I ordered a lot of things this weekend. I spent way too much money. I'm preparing for a lot in the fall, and I was like, if I get all of my ordering done now, then as I make things, like I'm not gonna have to buy new yarn, and I'll only have to buy new yarn if like I really run out of a color, which will take a while. So like I probably won't have to buy anything until maybe August or September. I bought a bunch of yarn, a bunch of stuffing, and a bunch of safety ice, so I should be set for a while. But that means that you'll get a yarn haul, which I'm very excited about because I just love yarn, and I love buying yarn, and I love using yarn. So this is like the perfect thing for me because I love it. My best sellers were definitely my turtles. I had to like restock them last night, and then I also sold a lot of cats, which is a normal thing for me. I'm almost out of all of my keychains, so I need to make a bunch more because I didn't realize how few I had until my mom was like, that's all you have? And I was like, yeah, apparently. I also sold a lot of axolotls, so I'll have to make more of those, but that's also like a normal thing. I always sell a lot of axolotls just because kids really like them and like they know what they are and stuff like that. Also, I sold a lot of frogs, which is a normal thing for me. So I'll have to restock a lot of stuff because my next big event is in a couple of weeks, but I still have like the farmers market on the weekends, which I don't normally sell as much as I do like my bigger events, so I never really worry about stock with those. I kind of just bring what I have and, you know, hope I sell a little bit, but they're like my family now. So I have so many great friends from the farmers market in my town because I've just been there for so long. I've been there for, I want to say like 4 or 5 years now, and it's been really nice. I really like them, so I never really worry about how much money I make and like stuff like that. I'm low-key just there for vibes, and I love them. And I get to see a lot of people that I went to high school with or just like know from in town, went to church with, stuff like that. So it's really fun. I really enjoy it, but it's never like a big worry for me. My next big event is in 2-ish weeks. So I'll have to prepare a lot, which means you'll be getting some more market prepping, which I love. And I'm very excited for the yarn haul. I'm so excited for that because it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. I'm super tired from this weekend, so I think I'm just gonna chill tonight and not really work on anything. If I do, I'll let you know for sure. Maybe I'll make another goose because that was like one of the first things I sold, which was very exciting. And I think I want to make one with a little bow tie. I think that would be so cute. So I might do that. But if I do anything, I'll let you know. So I didn't end up making anything last night after I recorded. I like passed out right after I recorded that clip. I was so tired. Oh my gosh, I was so tired. But with that brings us to the end of this video. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of me, please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.